Exclusive Aether Revolt preview news, previews start rolling in, and Planeswalker decks get their leaders. It's December 7th, I'm Jeremy Knoll, and this is Split Second. Aether Revolt preview started over this last weekend, surprising players as it's a few weeks earlier than the standard preview season begins. Split Second reached out to Daily MTG Editor-in-Chief Blake Rasmussen to find out more, and we can exclusively reveal information about the Aether Revolt preview season. Rasmussen said, quote, "Look for previews on the next few Mondays in various places, including Daily MTG and social media. As always, we have something planned for Christmas, and finally, full-on as you'd expect them previews run January 2nd through the 5th, end quote. Split Second will attempt to cover as many of the previews as we can during the holiday season. The first of the currently revealed preview cards we have for you today is Ajani Unyielding, which was revealed at CCXP in Brazil. With a cost of green, white, and 4, starting at 4 loyalty, Ajani says +2, reveal the top 3 cards from your library. Put all non-land permanent cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. -2, exile target creature, its controller gains life equal to its power, and finally, -9, put 5 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control, and 5 loyalty counters on each other planeswalker you control. Players have been lukewarm about this new Ajani for standard purposes, noting the relatively high mana cost and somewhat formulaic abilities for a planeswalker, but are somewhat more excited for his potential as an Atraxas Super Friends commander deck. Next up is Heart of Kiran, which was revealed in a Facebook video on the Magic the Gathering page. A 2-mana 4/4 legendary artifact vehicle, it has Flying, Vigilance, Crew 3, and says you may remove a loyalty counter from a planeswalker you control rather than pay Heart of Kiran's crew cost. The ship is named after Pia's husband and Chandra's father, Kiran, who was killed by Captain Baral, an event which caused Chandra's Planeswalker Spark to activate. You can check out the reveal video on the Magic the Gathering Facebook page. Now, the next few cards were part of an unintentional leak of a story spotlight cards, so I'm giving all the Vorthos viewers out there a spoiler alert. First, Pia's Revolution is an enchantment for 2 and a red that says whenever a non-token artifact is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, return that card to your hand unless target opponent has Pia's Revolution deal 3 damage to him or her. Several players have posted that there is a potential for this card to be part of a combo, but no one has quite come up with a good solution as of yet. The next story spotlight card is Disallow, an instant for 1 blue that says counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability, mana abilities can't be targeted. Disallow is a functional reprint of the Dissension card Void Slime, which has the same abilities but costs green blue rather than 1 blue. Up next is Battle at the Bridge, a sorcery for a black and X that says target creature gets -X until end of turn, you gain X life. The card also has the new mechanic Improvise, which says that your artifacts can help cast this spell. Each artifact you tap after you're done activating mana abilities pays for 1. The final story spotlight card is Dark Intimations, a sorcery that costs 2 blue/red and says each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, then discards a card. You return a creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand, then draw a card. When you cast a Bolas Planeswalker spell, exile Dark Intimations from your graveyard. That planeswalker enters the battlefield with an additional loyalty counter on it. This card of course implies that there will be a Nicol Bolas Planeswalker card in Amak'het that it can make use of. Finally, the Planeswalker cards that will headline the 2 Planeswalker decks were also revealed. Ajani Valiant Protector starts with 4 loyalty, costs 4 green/white, and has the abilities of +2, put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature, +1, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card, put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, and -11, put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is your life total. That creature gains trample until end of turn. The face of the other deck is Tezzeret, Master of Metal. Starting at 5 loyalty for blue, black, and 4, his abilities are +1, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact card, put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, -3, target opponent loses life equal to the number of artifacts you control, and -8, gain control of all artifacts and creatures target opponent controls. The Planeswalker decks will each also include a rare card that will search out the Planeswalker, an uncommon, and a common that will not be included in boosters of Aether Revolt. That's our show for today, December 7th. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with all the latest Magic news and strategy. I'm Jeremy Knoll, and this has been Split Second.